it's Rachel from the Frugal Farmhouse. Today I'm going to share a haul with you guys. So once again, I am surrounded by like piles of yard sale things that I've picked up. But first I want to start with a gift that I got in the mail. And I got this from Yesenia at Home Love Life. So I'll make sure I'm going to include a link for her channel below. But she totally didn't have to do this. It was so sweet and unexpected. She sent me a little box of dog goodies. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys. So there's this little copper plaque. And then there's this really cute dog that has almost like a sponge painting type effect on him. And then my favorite thing is this little greyhound statue. I just think this is so cool. So I'm going to go and put these on my dog shelf as soon as I'm done with the video. But I just wanted to thank you, Yesenia. And like I said, you guys can check out her channel. She does lots of thrifting stuff and has like a farmhouse type style also. So be sure to check that out. Next is this t-shirt that I got, and this is from a company called Snapmade, and they emailed me and asked if I would be interested in making a t-shirt, so I said yes. And I just kept it simple. I just did the Frugal Farmhouse with Established 2016. I literally was on that site for 3 hours playing around, because you can import your own pictures and do stuff, and if not, they have all kinds of cute pictures and sayings. And if you wanted to create one, there's like pretty much little like images for every job or like hobby you could think of. I mean, they have ones for accountants, for firefighters, for all the military, like basically everything. You could kind of customize your own shirt. And I just picked the women's t-shirt. I did go to a size extra large because I don't like anything to be like fitted or tight. So that is about how it would fit on me, just to give you an idea on sizing. And it would have been like $20, I think, without the coupon they gave me. So, I mean, it's affordable, especially to have your own logo printed. So, I just thought that was really cool too, and I will include their link also in the description box. And I'm going to show you one more t-shirt. This one I picked up on my own. This one I got on eBay. And it's another Country Living Fair shirt. So it's just a red shirt with the pickup truck. But then the back says, "I've got junk in the trunk from the Country Living Fair." So I was kind of worried about wearing this one. I asked my husband if he thought it would be weird. He said go ahead and wear it. So, but I've been working on making like a t-shirt collection lately, like all the Magnolia ones or ones with like cute sayings on them. So I'm kind of clearing like a space in my closet and doing like a new section of like my fun t-shirts. And now I'm going to get into all like the consignment and thrift stuff. So I guess I will just start on the pile over here. So I have a consignment store that's like literally right across the street from my job, which is both good and bad. I mean, it's good because I can like pop in there on lunch break and see if there's anything new or cute. But it also, I can pop in there on lunch break and see if there's anything new or cute. But the prices there are like so good that I don't really feel bad going. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is this little basket. And I know this seems weird. It's really dirty actually because I've been using it. So I was looking for a basket that I could use when I was like deadheading flowers and pulling weeds out of the garden, because I was originally just holding them in my hand and that got kind of hard to do. So I picked this up, and I don't know the exact prices on this stuff. The whole order or like purchase came to like $9. So everything I show you will be like within that $9. Okay, so the next thing I picked up was this really cool wall hanging. And right now it's just a neat wood with gold. I'm going to go ahead and paint that white. But I loved the wood look of this. And there is some kind of a price tag on the back. I'm not sure which store that was, but this is like one of those pieces you'd find at like Hobby Lobby or TJ Maxx or something like that. And I think this broke down to like $2, which, I mean, that's insane for this. So I'm going to go ahead and paint it and make it look a little more farmhousey. Now this next thing I picked up, I was like so excited for. I don't know if I'm actually going to wear it, but it's this adorable apron. So it's just kind of like a white sheer cloth, and then it's got the blue and white gingham, and then it's even got some rickrack down here. And it just looks so perfect for like summer and July 4th that even if I don't wear it and I just hung it off of a doorknob or something like that, just so cute. So the next thing I picked up there was this spool, And this just has some string still wrapped around it. It has some kind of a logo on the end, but it's so worn off I can't tell what it is. But I just thought that was really cute. Like, it'll sit in a basket or sit somewhere and just kind of be farmhousey and antique. And then the last two things I picked up there are both glass items. So I picked up this Waterman's ink jar. And I thought this would make the cutest little bud vase. It does need some cleaning. But let's see, this container made in USA. So I don't know the age of it or anything, but it's back when people still used ink. And then the last thing I picked up was this really cool ball jar. And it just says Kerr, self-sealing mason. And then it's got this top here. And this top actually has writing on it. And it says 1954, August 25th. So this is somebody that like really canned. They must have had something in here and wanted to know when they did it. But I just love like the aging on this. So cool. So all those items I showed you were like around $9. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 6 of them. That makes them like unbelievably cheap. So, alright. So I'm going to stick with some of the glass items that I have picked up recently. I went to some yard sales. The first one I picked up another one of these demijohn jugs, and this was $1. This is just a 1 gallon one. And I thought it would be cool to turn this into a lamp. So I know they make like kits on Amazon where you can just get like the top, like the cork top. But I thought that would be cool to try. I picked up another vintage soda bottle, and I love the lettering on this one. The 7-Up one. And this one was... This was $0.25, I think. So, there's that. And also, for $0.25, I picked up a bunch of other little jars. They were all on a tarp, and everything on that was $0.25. So this one here is called Stuckert. And these are all like apothecary bottles. I just thought it'd be cool to like line them up and put flowers in them because they're all a little bit different, but they're along the same size. This one's called Astringasol. So it's probably some kind of an astringent. And then this last one doesn't have any markings on it, but it's still got a nice shape to it. So I've got to pick up some rubbing alcohol because that's how I clean these out. It seemed to work really good. On a blog, I'm not sure which one, they put rice inside with the rubbing alcohol because then you can kind of like shake it and get the inside scrubbed. But I've had good luck using just rubbing alcohol in the past. And so the last item I picked up for $0.25 is this little ruler. And I just thought that was so cute. So it is, let's see, W.L. Sanderson, Highway Products and Manufacturing Company, Inc. And the back says, now with paved invert. So, and it's got something on it, but I'm just going to put it that way so you don't see it. Okay, so now let me get into another set of yard sales. I went to a townwide yard sale in Beacon, New York, which is like, I don't know, maybe like an hour-ish away from me, but it's kind of more of like a ritzy type neighborhood. So all I actually found there, other than that cabinet that I showed you guys on my porch in the last video, that was a freebie during that yard sale day, but I did pick up 2 handbags. So the first one I picked up is this lamb handbag, and that's Gwen Stefani's line. And this, I paid $5 for it, which is like a crazy deal because lamb handbags are so expensive. So it's just black, and it's got like the signature kind of like quilting. And I thought this would be good for winter because my last black like leather handbag last year I kind of wore it out. So it's time for a new one. And then the last handbag I picked up I'm really excited for. And this is a J. Crew one. Right now it's all kind of a mess because I had it apart, but it's got the strap for your shoulder. It's got like an arm strap. It's got these little loops here that you can put through that flap and then put these down. I mean, that would be a lot of work if you're going to be opening it a bunch, but... And then on the inside, it still has its tag. So I was really excited about that. There's no price on it, so it's either like an online or catalog type order, but still, I mean, for $5, I know that J. Crew stuff costs way more than $5. So I'm really excited for this. I just think it's kind of like cool and slouchy, and it'll be nice for summer and probably even fall. Now I'm down to my last yard sale I went to, and that was an estate sale that I actually went to this morning, and I'm filming this on a Saturday. You'll be seeing it sometime during the week, but I picked up a bunch of little tool type aprons, which I'm really excited for. I think they'll be cool just when I'm like, you know, building something and I need to put like screws or nails in it. So I picked up this one here, and I tried to pick the ones that had like the most wear and stuff. I know that seems weird, but I love it. So it just ties around your waist, and it's got some pouches. So this one's from Never Sink Lumber. I got another one from Never Sink Lumber, and this one's in a little bit cleaner shape. The next one I picked up has no print to it at all. It's just plain and, well, it was white, but now it's, I mean, it's got age on it now. But I mean, this way you don't even worry about getting them dirty. So I have one from Home Depot that I took a class there, and they provided us with the aprons so we wouldn't get dirty. And I'm afraid to use that because I just want to keep it like pristine, which I mean doesn't make sense. But, and then this last one I was really excited for. This is actually like an apron, which I'm not going to use it for that because I'm going to figure out something to do with this cloth because this is so cool. So Phone 222 Horns, Coal, and Lumber. I'm going to go online after this video and see if I can look it up and find anything about it. But I mean, if I could figure out how to turn this into like, I don't know, like a pillow or like even like frame it, I just think that's really cool. So, and this was an estate sale. This guy in his garage had all kinds of like tools and just fun things. I could have stayed there for like hours. So all 4 of these aprons I got for $2 total. This next thing I picked up for my mother, and it's just like a little, I think you call them a DOP kit. So it's like a little zip-up bag, and then it hangs, and when you get to the hotel, it hangs on the door, and it holds like your shampoos and stuff. But I picked this up because it's Jeep brand, and she's got a Jeep, so anytime I see like something Jeep, I kind of pick it up to add to her collection. So I just thought that that was cute. And that I paid $1 for. I picked up a picture frame for $1 also, and this is a metal type exterior, but it's got really nice like distressing to it. And then there's nothing on the back to hang it, but that's easy enough to add. Also for $1 I picked up a stud finder. I just thought it'd be something that's kind of like handy to have. It's missing the battery door, but I can still use it without that, so. And then these last 2 items, they're really small, but I'm really excited for them anyways. So I found a hose nozzle, and I've seen lots of collections of these like on Pinterest, and on eBay you can get them probably for about $8, but it's the shipping that gets you because they're so heavy. But I've seen them on Pinterest. Somebody just had like a whole bunch stacked along a shelf, and it was just kind of like weird and neat. So I picked this up. This will be the first one in my collection. And then this little cup. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to put it out probably for 4th of July because it's got like a soldier look to it. But it's got the handle on the back, and then it's got the little guy with the feather coming out of his hat. And I just thought this was so cute. It's so tiny, but I have that little cubby in my living room that I might stick them in. So that's the end of all the stuff I picked up. If you guys stay tuned, I'll go around and show you where I ended up sticking some of these things. That way you can see how they kind of worked in my decor. But I want to thank you all for watching. And be sure to check the description box so you can see Miscellaneous channel, and so you can see Snapmade if you wanted to make your own t-shirt, or even for a gift. I could see making it for like a family reunion or a camping trip. It'd be kind of like a fun souvenir. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. So here's where that mason jar ended up. I just put it out by my other one. Sometimes I feel like when you group things in more than one, it kind of makes more of an impact, so I'm kind of going to line them up. And over here is that apron that I picked up, and that is just hanging on one of our doors in the kitchen. That was a cat thing. We don't have cats. I'm more of a dog person, but it came with the house, so it stays. So let's go and see where the rest of the stuff is. Oh, this is a tripod that I picked up. I'm going to kind of do a hack on it and try and make it work for my tablet because the tablet ones are insanely expensive. So this is $3.99, but I'm going to see if I can just put like a flat board on top that'll hold it, and it'll work for now. But here's where that hose nozzle ended up. I kind of make this like my indoor garden decor center. You can see like with all the pots and the greenery and the garden books. So I thought that kind of fit perfectly in there. Then over here on my dog shelves, I have the statue right here. Oh, and you know what? I never told you guys about those books. I'll tell you about those in a second. I've got the little dog guy there. So let me just pull one of these books out and tell you. This is this thing called chat books. And what it is basically is they will print out all your Instagram photos, so kind of you'll have a record from the start of it. So I have it set up now where I get one a month. That way I kind of get caught up without paying for them all at once. But on the spine of the book, it even puts it. You can change that. I mean, you could have it say like Rachel's Instagram or whatever, but I just liked how it looked. So it starts from the beginning of your Instagram. It prints all your photos, even with like the hashtags you'd write. It doesn't put any of the comments in, but it prints them out. This way I kind of have like a record of like what I've done and where I've come from. So I can see like how things evolve. And I really love these. I'm not sponsored by these guys or anything. I just wanted to have some way to like have a picture or some kind of a record of all the things that I've done, because I kind of like to see where I've come from and how far I've come. So I just think these are really cool. I'll put a link to them too. My newest book just shipped, so I should have my third one, but I just think they're cool. They're $8 a book, which isn't terrible because I want to say like 50 or 60 photos they get in here. And it's better than having them just loose and trying to figure out what to do with them. So I'll put that in my description box too for you guys. And then my other goodies found a spot in here. So I just put that one spool back behind the other. That's where that little soldier cup ended up. And I think he's really cute. I just put him under this glass cloche. And then this that I forgot to show you guys. It's a mini mason jar that I picked up. When I was at the Country Living Fair, they were selling these with the lavender on top for like an insane amount of money. So I had to hunt these down, and I found them on eBay finally. And they have little like rubber things on the top. They're made for you to stick like a Christmas light in, so you could do like an entire string of them. But I just put a fake piece of lavender in it. So I put it right there in front of that white picture. But that's how I ended up using all my goodies that I picked up. Thank you guys for watching.